Okay, I'm Sammy Bones, and just want to give you a quick little review of a Dean Custom Zone bass. These are also known as a C zone, so capital C, Z-O-N-E, and this one is pink, as you can tell, neon pink, bright pink, and probably the most unique feature standing out about these things, and one reason why I think they're cool, are the fretboards are also finished. So as you can see, it matches the finish of the guitar. Nice looking bass. And these, see the bridge, backs the guitars, and the old Dean logo on the back here too. And they feel real nice. It's a good scale. This particular bass, I sanded down the back of the neck, which I like to do on all my guitars because they just feel so much better and play real nice. And I've got this one set up with 45 to 105 strings on this. That's what I did. And anyways, the fine knobs are real smooth. And the pickups, they're pretty decent. With like any other guitar or bass, it all depends what you play it through. So if you play it through a cheap amp, it'll sound like a cheap bass. If you play it through an expensive amp, it'll sound like an expensive bass. So but overall, it's pretty good. It feels real nice. And these things are reasonably priced, and I definitely recommend getting one if you like the flashy look, 80s rock style, or great for girls. Girls love them. And they've got also got nice large strap pegs on it, so that bass guitars have bigger straps and weigh a little more. It's real nice. Set up good. And like with any guitar, once you get it from the manufacturer, manufacturers always do just the basic setup, just a rough, middle of the road type setup. So if it doesn't play that good to you, it's not the bass's fault. Just you got to get it set up. And I have lots of videos showing how to set up the action, intonation, and truss rod adjustments, etc., etc. And you have to do that, and I have to do that on all new guitars, regardless of who they're for, because it just depends on the player on how you want it set up. And a lot of guys like to have it set up, they say, oh, at this fret it should be this height, and I can give an exact measurement, but it depends on the player. It depends on the style you play. It depends on lots of things, on the strings. I mean, how can you say that proper action is this height when you might be using a super heavy set of strings or a super light set of strings? So that's just ridiculous. So don't buy into all that. When manufacturers set them up at a certain height, they set them up at that certain height based on just a middle of the road average of what people like, so it's playable and based on the gauge strings that they have on it when they ship it. And as far as shipping guitars too, I don't know if you noticed, but they also ship guitars at full tension. So if you ever fly with a guitar and you think you're going to detune the guitar because you're going to put it on a plane, that's not going to help you. Because in fact, if anything, it's going to hurt you because the truss rod is still at full tension. So if you're going to loosen the strings, you got to loosen the truss rod too. If you don't do that, you're just actually probably hurting more than helping. And in my over 20 years as a guitar tech and traveling a lot, I've only had 2 instruments break, and when they broke, they were both detuned, meaning the strings were loosened on them. So that didn't help. So ever since then, the last one was in 2007, I believe it was, and since then I haven't ever dropped the tuning on them, and everything's been fine. So. Boy, that neck feels good. Being all sanded down to the satin finish. It's so easy to do. I don't know why they just don't do it like that from the get-go. Okay, well, hope you liked it.